Chief Minister N. Biren distributes 2,500 rupees each to 6,276 daily wage earners under Chief Minister's COVID-19 affected livelihood support scheme. Chief Minister Thangjam Biren says misappropriation of funds by Hills opposition MLAs hinder development in hilly areas. Manipur reports 285 new COVID-19 cases, recoveries and 4 deaths in last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 10.28%. India adds 30,948 fresh COVID-19 cases and over 38,000 recoveries in past 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 97.57%. President Ramnath Kovind appoints Tamil Nadu senior BJP leader La Ganeshan as 17th governor of Manipur. And Ngangombala Devi, the first India woman footballer to play for European women's football team Scottish Rangers FC Women Club, extends her contract with the club. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime. Premi Thangjam. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. And now the news in details. Chief Minister Thangjam Biren distributed 2,500 rupees each to 6,276 daily wage earners under Chief Minister's COVID-19 affected livelihood support scheme in the first phase today. State Department of Social Welfare organized a program at the CM Secretariat. Speaking at the event, N. Biren said MOBC scholarship has been pending due to large-scale fraud by 90% of the applicants. He added around 22,336 beneficiaries who applied for the scholarship were surveyed by respective DCs. He said the beneficiaries include 13,651 street vendors, 4,890 transporter drivers, 3,680 school van drivers and 145 artists. Altogether, 7,943 beneficiaries were verified and 6,276 beneficiaries were distributed 2,500 rupees each in the first phase. And thought that the remaining beneficiaries will get their share within September.
Amount punna crore amaga lagyan hydro lising mokra poni adulpa lising ani sanga sigi mathanda ekoi lising ani sanga amaga September ki last part of the ahan phase si ngasi biriba lising taruga sigi tawr matung da lising kunithoi si sunana ba koi verify tawra yam laiba thiba haitare college ki aikoina later laira satra sing mayam sigi aikoina scholarship pinana ba taw matamda complaint khara lairena thigalu matamda 130 40 167 digi manungda 90% duplicate werum aduna ne aikoina haido mayam nadi sawa da beno thadok trena.
Speaking at the monetary aid distribution program to beneficiaries of Chief Minister's COVID-19 affected livelihood support scheme today, Chief Minister N. Biren stressed on the need of all ethnic groups in the state to respect and help one another. He appealed to the masses not to get communal or adopt groupism. He encouraged voters in hill districts to give their votes to candidates who will work for the welfare of the public. And Biren also informed Miyamgi Numit and Hill Leaders Day initiated by BJP government will resume when COVID-19 pandemic situation improves in the state. He also announced that the state government will provide loan through Manipur State Cooperative Bank to those who are interested in entrepreneurship. He added his government will designate Social Welfare Department official in Manipur State Cooperative Bank for the purpose.
Amaga jati gi masil gi marak da singa tangwagi aman ama hunani pangan na may dayga kuki ga naga ga adu ga daga na madugi matam do koi sahi kunsa ni pu tar ga lai we fed up adugi matam do salan gar se koi amona koi kana go mane ila asumi phada bakhana ila asuma do koi lawrugum se akoi amato ne hingse kuki oin layo maitai pangal oin layo maitai oin layo naga oin layo kanan kana overlap tawnugum se tawnabam se thokte mama gi machu gi lai ni garden ne koi mama gi masu du sasno masida da koi overlap tawnugum se grouping semnagum se amana amagi mateng pangna ra koi mioi ba humanity politics based on humanity mioi ba politician moina igi landum mayam laisalaga delhi de isa isu mayam thamaga car mamanya mayam tong lerga horen vote khom saka na singana sarkar sina khoi bu yengbi da bane akhoi gi wa ta da bane na injang khara lerga vote khom gi chalabi do handa ki ta hon se anyone with reasoning kari tawninge se aigi sida aigi officer latra so Manipur State Cooperative Bank masidai da sapio masida sala kanda ai akhoi gi social welfare gi officer ma ai masida address tor ga thamge adugi bank gi sab amang tor kanda anyone khoi laire na lebe yaroi khoi senthok lebe nu khudik sing gi oigera tam gi oigera anybody senthok lebe mu oigera bni khoi phatta ba karbar tor oigera drug karbar khudik ka thadok ga bni khoi.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren alleged some of the opposition MLAs in hill areas of the state who served for 5 to 6 terms on misusing government funds sanctioned for developmental activities in hill districts. He also warned all those concerned not to think about breaking the territorial integrity of Manipur since it is not possible. The Chief Minister said this while handing over monetary aid to beneficiaries under Chief Minister's COVID-19 affected livelihood support scheme at the CM Secretariat in Imphal today. Speaking at the event, Biren said people in hill areas are facing hardships because of negligence from opposition MLAs of hill areas. He said the attitude of some of the opposition MLAs in hill areas is a factor for creating animosity among people residing in hills and valleys. He also alleged that these MLAs are buying expensive flats in Delhi and Imphal, buying luxury cars for their children by misusing public funds. Chief Minister N. Biren appealed to electorates in hill districts of Manipur to vote for the right candidates during election.
Sahitam taruk tarela karaklaba MLA. Magi kendel to the Sangari box at Paya, the Bilambi Tamakanda, Magi property in Imphal Tankai Mogi property worker. Delhi Tankai Mogi property worker. Brother, I must check a kind of a Peter leaders in the area of the Bulletin. Madukuma Mayam do never sing them return money dividend chow mission. Saktung video Punama to pick out the Hapsel Lakanda, Boat Maya, the Chana Kara, Pesakra, Yelga Praza, later Kane, Wakando, Matu Hadokuma Tamio. But she had a near Manipur Chapot Payaro. Was it so lady? I don't like singing in Lausing the Maru and I appealed on said. Leader of the Kandiro, Prazaki Tabak with about whenever Prime Minister and P was saying free sitting the camp, Karma MLS Jagada camp free from here. Kayam Puge, Kayam Yoge, Madu Yo Highway name was house, Madu Yohan Bini. Wazang Monate, Kuka Picaras of Pay, Manipuriam Saunate. Kayam change Lakna Chilambi, Kong, the MBU, or the Mama infrastructure, the MBU. Leader Karen among labor. Dividing the rule that Torgas Hanaraga, Manipur, Samadu politics, Satara, Lakshaba. Which you should Makasa again a Kandokamu related. Manipur to Gaina, we walk with the Mang the Manga, Madumay has Mang Bog the Manga. Sakali, really, there's another question. Manipur division, the way walk with the people. Oh, Adubi. Oiroi. Punalese, Punahimse, Amanamagi is at Tonase. I want upon men can say, I want a pakrai the lady, which I don't know. Go to hills, Pagiro. Go to hills, Makada Singi area, like the Sense, Sahi Mari Makada. Go to village.
Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan expressed gratitude to people of the state, saying that they largely contributed on him being appointed as Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education. He was speaking at a felicitation program organized by BJP Manipur Pradesh at party's office in Nityai Pachatek today. Speaking on occasion, Dr. Ranjan said that the post designated upon him by Prime Minister Narendra Modi envisions for betterment of education sector and development in economic activities of the Northeast states through Act as policy. He welcomed suggestions from people to make the initiatives successful. Chief Minister Nongthom Bampirin also attended the event.
Modi ji na awang nongpok Bharat ta yengba amasung awang nongpok Bharat ki mi da thajaba thamba se masi aikoina mangdana mo hona ba haibasina Bharatiya Janata Party gi laibiriba worker khudingmak right from the president masi gi achauba responsibility ni aina su thabak tawbu matamda mangam sana thabak tawbu ngamnana ba ngasi gi Bharatiya Janata Party da laibiriba khoi gi elected members sing honorable minister sing hana gi ex president sing member khudingmak including aikoi gi honorable chief minister na aingonda advice to virakanda adugi matungina Manipur soptanaba awang nongpok Bharat chawkhanaba amasung Bharat apumbagi sakti ama sagatpata North Eastern India ran lawgadaba daita do akoi Manipur na hena khare hena lawminase.
Speaking at the event, Chief Minister Nongthom Bampirin stressed on need to introduce new school syllabus with inclusion of history of ethnic people who sacrificed their lives for freedom of the state. He added that many people from various communities of the state took great roles in the fight against the mighty British during freedom struggle. He expressed beliefs that inclusion of history of the warriors would assist in communal harmony in the state.
Afaba society ma sem na ba hon of the kari sangi good education sangi ekhoi gi kauru history khara ekhoi nong syllabus da hapatai ngasi barapani da matam du gi British ke mayok da Manipur gi ning kha ta mangang na bidang da si gi ba mi sing da naga yawe se naga gi sin law da khangan batai syllabus da hapatai maitai gi sin law sin khangan batai koki gi sin law sin khangan batai maitai pangal gi sin law sin khangan batai Manipur da leiba jati sin khangan batai niranjan setri mai mamsi yaurin matam du da British ke mayok da British Indrajit ki Thangal General ki manat ka leira kanda lan thengna ki ko dugumba sipoy mane subedar mane ma bu de khoi kawragadra.
Tamil Nadu senior BJP leader La Ganeshan has been appointed as governor of Manipur. Press communique from the Rashtrapati Bhavan said the president has been pleased to appoint La Ganeshan to be the government of Manipur with effect from the date he assumes charge of his office. He will be the 17th governor of Manipur. Ganeshan started his political career as RSS activist. Former Rajya Sabha member Ganeshan served as president of Tamil Nadu BJP unit as well as BJP national executive member. Dr. Najma Heptullah had demitted office on August 10 and on the same day Sikkim Governor Ganga Prasad was given additional charge of Manipur. The post of the governor had fallen vacant after the retirement of Najma Heptullah earlier this month. Meanwhile, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin in his Twitter message wished him success. In his message, he said that the BJP veteran was admired by all and had a friendly relation with himself and the late Dr. Kalainar Karunanidhi. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC members fondly remember long-time former Chief Minister of Manipur and former Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha MP late Rishankar Singh on his death anniversary today. MPCC President and Loken, CLP leader come former Chief Minister Okam Ibobi, All India Congress Committee AICC CWC member Gekhangam led people in paying floral tributes to the late leader's grave in Manipur. As a part of the memorial event, Congress MLAs and party members also held the 4th memorial lectures at Congress Bhavan in Imphal. Speaking at the event, ex-Chief Minister of Manipur, Okram Ibobi, recalled that late Rishankar Singh was one amongst the first MPs elected after India's independence. He eulogized his contributions in developing the state and the country. Remembering the eminent Congress leader, Okram Ibobi said, people of Manipur should follow Rishankar Singh's ideologies for sustaining the unity and integrity of Manipur.
Mana tawgena khalamba mana tawramba thaba mayamsi khanan nainaba targati matam yamna sang aduna yamna maming leraba historians sing politicians sing intellectuals sing mayamna khanan nainaba da khoi party gi da natana state gi yamna tamjani ngai oiba adugumba ama oigani miyoi bese Sumba aran ba tawdaba maduna tong madu demerit mayam laigani pumna maksing si subsat laga kona yeng kanda da migi magun se ozari sangna kari khalami Manipur kaida na ba khandam bra bai se sira kanda da khangye apunba Manipur gidamak da lepamba adugumba misak amani haibe se laihidraba matung duda magi pokham da puba yaroyena magi stand du da ne ba kanagumba kharana organization kharana moigi wakhanda haigadra kari haini masidi akhoiga mot chanada bani haigadra kari haini adu ojana khanbira midudi noi tawganu mani atai da kari taw yadu Manipur kai bi yaroi haiba simadi last breath to da khoi punamak ta thambira mi.
A new party office of Apna Dal Sonelal, Manipur Pradesh was opened in Manipur, Imphal today. Party members accorded warm welcome to newly appointed president of Apna Dal, Sonelal Manipur Pradesh Thangjam Manoranjan at the new office in Bulletin today. Speaking on the occasion, K. Manoranjan expressed happiness on being appointed as the president of Apna Dal Sonelal state unit under the party national leader Anupriya Patel, who is also the Union Minister of State Commerce and Industries. He said the party will work to uplift lower sections of the society without any discrimination. Newly appointed General Secretary Administration of the party M.I. Khan, General Secretary Organization C.H. Biren, Youth President T.H. Nauba, Mahila President A.B. Mola, former Kundrakpam MLA K. Tomba, along with other newly appointed executive members felicitated at the event.
Political party amtana moigi ideology je praja gi phaddana ba tawbta yaudi moigi kano di loi phaje adu pairi be meeting je sina aran ba tawbudagi akoi na kano tawdabari ni political party mayam ga ai chamina je khali Manipur da gi lei ba sothari ba jati sing je akoi gi party ha apna dal le bunam ki party ni masida akoi communal lo jadi Manipur gi leita laira mayam di wang ba thak ta pukat pa ngamna na ba adu gumba pandam ma da akoi changjin jabani indian gi constitution ni sabduk na ba topsia kari gi no thaina gi constitution dum channel le zero no le zali ba mi ju phole pa yai hoji gi matam da metric pass tawdragadi PO no bu jati Manipur Sarkar anywhere then how they will be the gazetted officer MLA is the gazetted officer ariba sigum chana bi se mase hoji ki electronics and the print media gi matam ji di masi strongly koi semdok pai am darkar lai rabani koi ki party di corruption da thawai yawa siba strongly idea jaroi
250 members of Malim Nupi Kunai Association, Kurai, have announced to support intending candidate of Kurai constituency, H. Subhas, in the Manipur legislative election 2022. The announcement was made during a public meeting conveyed at the residence of Subhas in Kongpal, Kongkham, Laikai. Today, Subhas also handed over new registration certificates to members of the association during the meeting. Manipur reported 285 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 2,771 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID positivity rate stands at 10.28% as per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room. Total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 110,942. 4 COVID patients died in the past 24 hours, rising the death toll to 1,751. Manipur Police Department today detained 38 violators of COVID-related restrictions at various locations. Press note from police says a sum of 7,150 rupees were collected as a fine from the detainees. State Police has so far collected 2,56,32,000 rupees from violators of curfew and COVID SOPs. Later, police released them with a word of advice. Police Department warns legal actions against violators under National Disaster Management Act 2005. In view of the declining number of COVID-19 cases and considering the hardships of the people due to continuous closure of the many establishments, state government has announced on lifting a number of restrictions earlier imposed as preventive measures to keep a check on COVID-19 pandemic. In a notice issued by State Chief Secretary and Chairman, State Executive Committee, Dr. Rajesh Kumar, night curfew is extended from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. till September 6 with effect from tomorrow. The notice also said healthcare facilities including animal healthcare, hospitals, pharmacies, clinics, nursing homes will remain open and movement of healthcare workers will be allowed. Opticians will be allowed to open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Movement of persons going for COVID-19 vaccination, COVID testing and medical emergencies are exempted from the curfew. The notice also said the airport will remain open. All standalone shops located outside Pauna Bazaar and Thangal Bazaar are allowed to open from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on all days. Local grocery shops may open from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and poultry and fish shops can be open from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Micro-containment zones shall be strictly monitored by police and health department teams, respective deputy commissioners, and advised to involve local clubs with specific jurisdiction in the fight against the pandemic. All secretariat, department and state government offices to start functioning with 50% attendance. Essential services under government like IPR, fire service, PHED, home, CAF and PD, forest, environment and climate change, finance and treasuries, police, water resources, agriculture and horticulture departments and district administration will function normally. Founder of Book Club Imphal, Pooja Elangbam IAS, virtually released a poetry book written by Dr. Sushma Sharma Gurumayum entitled Infinite Days to Come. The book is published by Nagaland-based publisher Pen Thrill and is about the life journey of an individual. Publisher of Pen Thrill and journalist Vishurita Krocha also took part on the online event. Speaking at the event, Dr. Sushma Sharma said she has been writing poems since her childhood. She added, Manipuri renowned writer B. Chitreshwar Sharma and family members helped in writing her first book on English poetry, Infinite Days to Come. It may be mentioned that Dr. Sushma is working as an assistant history professor in Tamenglong College. Well, on that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Pioneer Academy, Bamon Kampu, Imphal East. Class 11 Science admission extended for a few days due to prevailing COVID-19 situation. Special announcement. Admission fees can be paid in 2 installments. For more details, please visit school campus during office hours or visit school website www.pioneeracademyimphal.in.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Prime Time Sunday English News. India added 30,948 fresh COVID-19 cases, 38,487 recoveries and 403 deaths in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have declined to 3,53,398. Total recovered cases are 3,16,36,469 and recovery rate stands at 97.57%, while death toll has reached 4,34,367. COVID-19 vaccine has been administered to more than 58 crore 14 lakh people in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 21 crore 23 lakh 23,000 people and above 44 lakh 40,000 people have died and recoveries are above 18 crore 99 lakh 39,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 74 lakh 11,000 in the world, followed by Brazil and India. Manipur Restaurant and Cafe Association MRCA appealed to government to allow opening of restaurants and cafes in the state by strictly adhering to guidelines provided by Food Safety and Standards Authority of India FSSAI. Speaking during the press meet held at a Munchies Cafe in Keshampa today, MRCA member Danish Khoirom highlighted the plights facing restaurants and cafes owners, entrepreneurs and business persons during the ongoing COVID. He said opening of cafes and restaurants not only assisted the owners financially but also provided jobs to unemployed youths as well as enhanced economic conditions of the state. He said home delivery facility approved by government seemed to have caused more loss than profit. Danish urged to relevant authorities to bring generalized solution owing to plights facing restaurants and cafes owners and also assured to extend cooperation in all efforts taken up by the state government. MRCA members Thangjam, Rajiv Sharma and others attended the press meet.
Huju second wave tadi huju labor condition je akoi ju kuina face tawrabani na angang mayam gi employee tolo pirakpa rent adegi bank EMI mayam makhan laigre at bank macha gi mayam masa gi personal mayam gi EMI thirakpa khotpa sing mayam di issue mayam je akoi mayam face tawre issue mayam je owner na high rent pi dabya de du tawdabya de si mayam je oi ma khoi face tawbaji huji khoi khang ngamak tre buji sengna hai matam da food and safety gi guideline gi matungin na laiba instruction ji da all Manipur restaurant gi association gi akoi magai gi akoi na hygienic badi sigi akoi follow tawjarage rule regulation follow tawraga akoi light reduce tawrage table reduce tawraga staff reduce tawraga akoi kitang ayaba kitang pibi na ba kitang nising jari.
Farmers and residents of Hyanglam constituency staged protest demonstration at Langmaidong Mamang Laikai Community Hall in Kakching district today, condemning state government's failure in providing sufficient fertilizers to farmers in the region. Speaking to media, one farmer, Elangpam Muhindro, stressed on the plights of local farmers owing to scarcity of rainfall and shortage of fertilizers. He added, failure of authorities concerned in providing fertilizers to farmer on time is deterring the growth of paddies. He also alleged local MLA for being biased while distributing fertilizers to farmers. He appealed to relevant authorities of government to provide fertilizers to farmers of Langmaidong Mamang Laikai within 5 days.
Hyanglam Kendragi, Langmaidong Mamang Laikai, Maningkai Pazazi Munungsi Vidana, Anungam Naba Sajagrazu, Ani Suba, Saibang Amodaba, Pamodaba Mamse, Atu Bangasi Mari Manganis Mununga, Har Bishan Vidana, Sahin Viduna, Loro Kanalonaba, whenever you have a Sakai Pinsinjeri. Hyanglam Kendragi, Langmaidong Mamang.
All Manipur Non-Secretariat Stenographers Association joined the cease-work strike carried out by Manipur Government Services Federation demanding equal payment of state government employees DA in regards to central government employees DA. Press release from the association also extended solidarity to the initiatives taken up by the federation. Condemning the death of 35-year-old Muhammad Amir Khan, son of late Muhammad Ayub Khan from Sora Makalaikai, and demanding for justice, JAC against the brutal killing of Muhammad Amir Khan imposes an indefinite shutdown on National Highway 102, Imphal Moray Road starting from 5 a.m. tomorrow. It may be mentioned that Muhammad Amir Khan was found dead in suspicious manner on the road stretch connecting Sangayum Pampali Bazar and Tenta under Thaubal police station. In connection to the incident, the JAC convened a public meeting today at Sora Bazar today. Co-convener of JAC, Muhammad Zilal Haq, said Muhammad Amir Khan stepped out from his house for some work on August 19th. He also said Muhammad Amir Khan was brutally tortured and murdered. He added police have detained a non-local who accompanied Muhammad Amir Khan on August 19 for interrogation, however failed to arrest anyone involved in the incident. The JAC also decided to not claim the body until the government book all the culprits. He also said the meeting also decided on submitting a memorandum to the Chief Minister demanding change of investigation officer of the incident.
Tang trama panda thuk kiba ngang se ngasigi tang kuni thoi phau basidaida asiba dead body oina koi phangaba matung da koi kariyam phau balang langtin koi da khanghan daba mi hat pada chenaba mi ama phau phabi daba mase pen de tang trama panda thuk kiba ngang.
The Naga Students' Union Chandal NSUC extended support to the 24-hour total shutdown called by Atsum in all hill districts of Manipur starting the midnight of August 22nd till the midnight of August 23rd against Manipur government not introducing the Manipur Hill Areas Autonomous District Council's Bill 2021 recommended by the Hill Areas Committee HAC in the ongoing assembly session. In connection to the death of Hidam Rojit, Women Welfare Association Langdum warned women vendors of Sani Golai Imalairenbi market to not misinterpret on the incident to media. Rojit was a resident of Langdum Makalaikai under Irilbong police station. He got seriously injured in a clash related to road rage incident at Sani Golai Imalairenbi market in Narayan Hills on August 15th. Later, Rojit succumbed to his injury on August 19th at the ICU of Advanced Hospital. Langdum Kholmaira Paibi conveyed a meeting today regarding the incident contradicting the allegations of Sani Golai Imalairenbi market. One of the women vendors who attended the meeting said, "No one from Langdum village has said Rojit was brutally assaulted by Angtha villages." She also urged all concerned to stop playing blame game into the incident as it will bring animosity among the residents of Angtha and Langdum. Maira Paibi representatives who attended the meeting also questioned the women vendors of Sani Golai Imalairenbi market overacting as spectators instead of intervening the scuffle.
Angthagi Panjachingna, Kubada, Hatli Haidiba, Hongodakiba, Pamasim, Pamyaldabani, Langdumi Pradang, and Haikibalate, Haukiba, no Magin Mita, Hanigolai, Pambidiba, Ima Bensing, Uhowi Hai, Panata, Navigito, Amada, Kakin Pambi, Imatina, Zajindu, and Bidamdana, Punabaga, Laila Mikarino, Hujiki, Zado Maraga, Legidre, Achibaga, Wapanavayaro, Haibagi Matagum, Haibas and Matunda Mon Habirakano, Izalek, the Bagi, Kaina Bagi, Zakli, when my Sak Maratida, even Mawai Wataje, Sizinaduna, Angha Pradaching, Langdum, I never seen Bajumatunda, Mukabirakano, Asina, Hamo Yamna Sui, Yamno Ite, Maza, Big Banija, Yang Bagam Devi, Magin Pido, Saksadri, the Captain Lady Veneta, a Koi Langdum, the Topo, Magadia Pona, Kandana, Izading him up from Zada Chinarang, but Matunda Mona Tanbirakano.
Former Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh Kalyan Singh passed away in Lucknow last night. He was 89 and was in the hospital for the last few weeks. He breathed his last at SGPGI Hospital, Lucknow. His last rites will be performed tomorrow at Narara Ghat in Bulandshahr districts. Singh was the former governor of Rajasthan and Himachal Pradesh. He was two-time MP from Bulandshahr and Ita also. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath reached Lucknow leaving his Gorakhpur visit in the middle. An emergency meeting of the state cabinet was called at midnight. The cabinet condoled the death of two-time Chief Minister and 9-time Assembly members. The Chief Minister announced 3-day government mourning Rajakiya Shok in the state on a holiday tomorrow. District Legal Services Authority DLSA Imphal East held one-day legal awareness program on the rights of transgender under the present legal framework and challenges faced by them at a time of pandemic through online conferencing today. The event was held under the aegis of National Legal Services Authority NALSA as a part of 75th Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav Day. The event is specifically conducted for DLSA Imphal East paralegal volunteers, PLV and state transgenders. District and Sessions Judge Imphal East cum Chairman DLSA Imphal East RK Memcha, Chief Judicial Magistrate Imphal East Secretary DLSA Imphal East and Lanlaima transgender activist Santa Kurai also attended the virtual program. Ngangom Baladevi of Manipur is the first Indian woman footballer to play for European women's football team, Scottish Rangers FC Women Club. She is playing as forward player for the team. Her football career Bala has played for different local football teams in the state. She also participated in the Indian Women's League IWL. Speaking to Impact TV, Bala's father, N.G. Manihar, her mother, N.G. Memcha, and Bala herself shared the ups and downs she faced during the course of her journey.
1990 की February की tang anida Bishnupur district की manung chanba ireng bamamang lekai da leiba ngangom manihar amadi ngangom ongbi memsa debi ani gi masanapa ani amadi masanupi ani gi iton tonbi oina ngangom bala debi taibang khongda rakhi pisak piklengi gi hogna football masana asibu yamna pamna haurakhibi balabu football sanaroi ama oina haurukhiba mahaki mapapung Manihar na masana sigi maramda takpi tambiba hauki lakai adamokta leiba sarabung aduda football masana sibu thawai tana saranjariba lamdamadogi mabung mopap sing oiba kayagi marakta balasu masana si thawai tana sanaba yaruki balana football sanaba yaruki ba du urubda lakai atuki mioi kayana balabu thagatpa mioi kra aduga sebibe mioi kaya amasu yaudabnati matam aduda thokhiba thogdok sing adugi matangda balagi apokpa amadi apokpina thanapa wafam
ai sa ta ko di ma khoi binati ko gumba lok sing hai tare tik tik se adumba de keri gumba simje khara ina dam dulla ale kholi da to da khara dam among da hai si ka dane ai mo ta ka
Chanaba moi masim manau moi mari sigi honarakpada di ai se khara wagi nupa ani sisu chanaba andagi nupi ani sisu chanaba oirami ai but laibasi mu wai moi ani gi damakta moi mari sigi leirakpada amadi leidi ahungi lei adu kappi mana but aphaba leibi di hadana chanabada chalu ningondai henmada khalu nang kai khalu nu leini hem phajaba haidana du kaso aina dum hai lelda aina
Nupigi team ama oina same khiba irengbam cultural sports association gi forward ki sanaroi ama oina state ki thakta pangthokpa football tournament kaya da saruk yaba horuk khibga lunena 2002 da Ifal East ki manung sana leiba okram chuthe ki naron jaipa thorang club ki sanaroi ama oina su football tournament kaya marum da saruk yaki forward ki sanaroi ama oina balana sanariba ma ki mong mato adu ururga 2010 dagi hona Manipur Police Sports Club na sanori asi lausin khibaga loinana mahakna mes kuntha tret sana khibada panjil kuntaruk chanbangam khi makata na lone player ama oina Eastern Sporting Union Players Compound amadi gipsan nawem thongi oina chu singthan ngai oiba mes kaya amasu sana khi 2015 dagi hona India ge national team da yauduna panjil jamna chanbangambi Sanaroi ama oribi asi 2020 ki February nipanda India ki hanba nupi football sanaroi ama oina Scottish Rangers Women Football Club ki sanaroi ama oiduna match mapan chana khibda panjal ani chanbangam nibi sanaroi asibu makhatana tha taruk amaga sangthana football club asida lainanaba khoyek pinakre mahima singilamda Thambal Mari College oinamda graduation loribi asi hojik Manipur Police Department ta Inspector oina leibaga loinana ngangbam balana lamdamasgi football masanabu thawai hapiriba tongan ba association sing amadi sanababu pamjaba miyu sing mafamda sanoi asina pirakpa pungning yu oiba paudam
Hujik oiba pibam sidagi amuk hena Manipur se mai pahange hai taragati haurliba player sing sida kadai le karida haibdi magi chanaba association da amadi bigi academy link khapa boire magi saida kaida leiba sing se youth affairs to lei sing se karida sothari bono karida ne hena mai papasi purapa yagadagi haibsi am kumna thigala ningi
sanabung astigi hokibi ngangom bala debi ngasidi AIAF ki Women's Football of the Year ahumlak takhibaga lunena India gi oina nupi sanaroi oina European country gi Scottish Ranger da hanba sanaba nupi ama obengamli sanaroi asina masana si sanana honarakpada lamdamasigi miyam amadi imung manungi mioi kayana mahaku masana asida mahaki apamba si thungnaba honabada pangkhim mateng singa loinana ngasidi mahak apauba Manipur gi mabsak malemda sak tatning saroi ngamle maram asina sanaroi asina su makhatana landam asidagi horliba sanaroi kayabu ahenba training piduna amadi tongan tongan makhalgi coaching piduna landam asidagi hena phaba sanaroi kaya puthulugi pandamama thamnaba honari Impact TV News kinamak pagdom jariba cameraman Biswajit Nangmayapam amadi video journalist Morang Them Taun Kumar.
Manipur University held felicitation program for the 5 Manipuri Olympians who represented India and recently concluded Tokyo Olympics 2020 at University campus in Kanchipur today. Speaking on the occasion, President of Manipur Olympic Association, Hairog MLA T.H. Radheshyam, expressed discontentment that poor guidance has hampered people of the state from attaining success, although they excelled in all rounds. He also expressed happiness that raw talents are emerging no matter despite hindrances or situation. Manipur University felicitated Olympians Saiko Mirabai, Likmabam Susila, Pukrambam Sushila and Sanglakpam Nilakanta. Unfortunately, Mary Kom failed to attend the function.
Manipur sports art and culture, talent, education and talent. Not only every field of life, every walk of life are talented. Only thing is, properly guide or mentoring as a guardian, as a parent, as a leader, as a teacher, as a guide. How to carry labor, young Patra Bukhara, who should be over. A way would young Kanamadi building Matata, so I quite believe us of Matata over. But I am the probably about the Tara, the whole area, Maru, who will be over. I don't know about women in 60 building Matata over the sick.
Shaileja Maibum from Manipur has bagged the classic Mrs. India Karnataka first runner-up title along with Mrs. Best Here subtitle. Mrs. Pratibha Shansimad organized the largest pageant for married women at Bangalore in Karnataka on August 11th. Upon winning the titles, Shaileja Maibum gave credits for achievement to her 3 children, her father-in-law Vaishnavi Bohal and her friends Inderjit Kaur and Rohit Kaur. She also thanked her parents Maibum Ibomcha and Maibum Ongbi Radeshna for always supporting her endeavors. Shaileja also expressed gratitude to Ringbam Angabala for helping her with Manipuri Potloi for the ethnic round. It may be mentioned that Shaileja was crowned Miss Manipur in 1997, Miss Good in 1995, Miss Poebi 1995 and Miss Beautiful Hair at the Miss Northeast 1995. She also fondly remembered her late grandmother Haurungbam Nupimacha Devi for giving her tips and care in maintaining her hair since her early days. Shaileja Maibum encouraged everyone by stating that age is just a number and one should keep dreams alive. She will be representing Manipur in Mrs. India contest next year. Uttara Shanglin Sana Konung performed Kangla Ichaiba ceremony at Nungjeng Ikol in Kangla today on full moon of Tawan, which usually falls in August. Wangkai Lakpa, Khairakpa, Maiho Atonba, Radha Mohan, Pena performers Thangta Sanaremba and others led by Nongthomba Waimairaba took part in the ceremony. The ceremony is performed to keep the descendants of Ibudau Pakhangba healthy and fit. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren distributes 2,500 rupees each to 6,276 daily wage earners under Chief Minister's COVID-19 affected livelihood support scheme. Chief Minister Nongthomban Biren says misappropriation of funds by Hills opposition MLAs hinder development in hilly areas. Manipur reports 285 new COVID-19 cases, recoveries and 4 deaths in last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 10.28%. India adds 30,948 fresh COVID-19 cases and over 38,000 recoveries. In past 24 hours, recovery rate stands at 97.57%. President Ramnath Kovind appoints Tamil Nadu senior BJP leader La Ganeshan as 17th Governor of Manipur. And Ngangombala Devi, the first Indian women footballer to play for European women's football team, Scottish Rangers FC Women Club extends her contract with the club. Well, that's all we have in this edition of the Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur News. You can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, have a great evening. Stay indoors and stay safe.
Visa home sample collection for a COVID-19 test. Collection service charges Yauraga Supnatagi Lupa Lising